同学呢，准备我今年ว่ามอนยี่มอจึงจิงเฮงเป้เฉลยชิโซตัวเดลูคือน้ำมอนะตัวเชยตัวพ่อสมัยต่อว่าเนื้อจักรลามูเขียว่าเป้ตัวหนอเราอยากจะลุมลาที่พูดแทนลามูเชยเกนเลยเป้ลูจอมบล็อกกันพักเต็มบล็อกกันเสนอเนาะจักรมูโจตีเป้ลูตัวเจนอชูเขาเลยเราอยากจะมินิสตาสเตทแคปิตอลเนี่ยเรารู้สึกมินิสตาเนาะที่ที่มันคุยเขาจริงๆเป้ตัวนั้นเนาะเชียแต่เป้จะมองอยากคือที่นึกจะมองสิชิมัวเลยว่าอยากนั่งเนี่ยเราลุ้นตรงเราแต่จริงจังเนาะตัวเช่าพ่อสมัยต่างที่也容些个
那古要我念多神话那要古半年那要一毛用我那标志台古到多讲一喏个古其实在都看没去古要我上面打字要做那中没说打broker center 了要
นู่นนี่ลูกกงเชงเนี่ยกงเชงว่าราชี
giờ cũng chênh và tôi cũng tuần sai tất cả re-election kick off thì giờ này luôn bởi để thì ok nè.
Thứ qua tôi chưa xong rồi.
Thứ qua tôi xong rồi, nói turn on rồi.
Ít rồi quá xong vậy.
Ít rồi quá xong, ít turn on xong.
Nếu mà mua chưa tụi mình nhỏ thì.
Mua chi tu, mua ở tu pay tuần sai lo, Samantha giấy tuần sai lo. Tu ya tu lo je làm cho Samantha thì theo je tu sai ra ku do tu này khu thế je tu sai giao je ta sẽ nói mu cần tới nhớ đòn đà Wisconsin là mu cỡ nu đại wa chemistry PhD tao là cho bé trong một cái này ku cỡ ta thếจะเช่นแต่ในกับตาตัวตู้ยาวจนยังไฮสคูล
สามตานี้ตัวเตาตีนเราอย่างนี้เจ้าตีตัวตีข้าเทต้น
สามตาตัวอยู่ยังไม่ได้จะมีการแล้วนะ
อย่างนี้ตุ่มใส่ล้อ
อย่างนี้ตุ่มใส่ล้อ
นี่ว่านี่เขาจ๊อกเฮียนี่จอมเหนียวนี่จะชดตัวเขาเกินไปนี่เขาถ่ายจริงๆกูเราไปจนจะจีเฉยเลย
เขาต้องเจให้แล้วก็ที่ยังเลยยังอยู่รอเลยยังเหนียวเท่อยู่วันเดียวจะเลยอยู่ไอ้ตัวเขารงตัวเท่ไอ้ตัวเขารงตัวอยู่จังการเลยก็เกี่ยวเลยนะจังการเลยเท่าที่เลยใช้ต่อมีคงเลยก็บางปีเลยสามหมู่ได้สิเลยอยู่เท่าหมู่ยี่ตะกัดเท่าหรอจะอยู่ให้ก็เลยว่าเขารงซื้อจะเกี่ยกันนอกกันได้น่าจะตุ้นใช้ลุยอย่างเก่านะจังการที่อย่างเก่าเลยที่อยู่เขาจังเตรียมมาอยู่ไอ้ตัวเขารงตัวมีหยอก็บอกแต่อยู่ตัวเขารงจะอยู่ให้มีหยอเท่นใช่อยู่ตัวเขาchỉรงจะให้มีหยอชิ้นใช่แล้วนะ
อีขอเจอใจแห้งว่าบุปผาแต่ปีมองมาเป็นเหตุเช้าจะตู้ซื้ออย่างที่เสียนี่กูตัวตัวเขารงตัวเสียได้แต่ตุ้นใส่เรานี่ซื้ออย่างที่นี่กูเช้าตัวอีตุ้นใส่ผมว่าเป็นสิ่งให้ต่อชนะเสียเจ๊จอเขาว่าไปลุยรอกันพาที่รอกันเส้นเฉยจะเราเนาะไอ้รงเสียจีนี่วันเนี้ยจีน่ะวันนู้นเรากูรงเสียตอนชี้ก็วันใส่ไอ้ก็ว่าแค่ก็รุ่นเบย์เรามีจีจะเนี่ยจะจีเฉยเนี่ยต่อว่าต่อเจ๊ที่นู้นเราก็เขาว่าได้จีตัวเนี้ยตัวไหนเนาะ
Yeah, ở đó có trình độ của cô đó mà nói thế, cô yêu representative Samantha và phụ thân ở Luân Trong Broken Center Broken Park, thì thay cho nó thì yêu Luân Lao nhau Broken Center thì mà nói thì cô có campaign kick off thì về thì xong nói xong đại家một bấm bà, đâu đại家đâu trong nào trong phụ nữ thì cô đại家kia ý rồi gì, thì mà nói thì bây giờ có campaign kick off, bây giờ có campaign đại家là sinh sĩ tử kia phụ thân ở Luân Trong Broken Center Broken Park
ว่าได้จีว่าเราก็หาสาเราเขียวว่าตุนหน่อยเนี่ยเราเนาะก็ว่าเตาจะยังเราเลยที่
Yeah, so Luân Trong State Representative phụ thân cho cả lý ở xong na, thì cho số ở xong thì bây giờ để biết sẽ đại kia đó thì biết lấy kia cho số ở xong thì ở Park có gì thì giờ thôi xong biết sinh tàu sải cũ lâu tổ Luân Trong phụ thân nó thì cho nó ở Park Ningo thì đại gia xong đại gia một kia đó thì cô sa tao hay thì cô tao họ lựa tao ở xong nó chỉ tao đây nụ tao rong go có bắt tao bé hắn đi mong theo bắt tao bé những hình đủ hồ mù đâu ít có đồ còn tận đây thì cô sa thì đại gia kia ít rong gì có tao họ lựa ít nhiều rong go rồi thế có bắt tao bé sợ đâu mù tao ít có đồ giá tận đây có xử lý chơi tao nó tao hồ rong chơi đi học cũ vậy là cô đây đại gia kia đó thế
ว่าถอดตัวในที่จากการปีใส่ดัวที่ก็หอบภาษาโตเก็บป้าได้จีเราเลยจะเนี่ยจิกจะมองยอดเรารู้ใจรู้ยอดทัศน์นะที่
Yeah,我讲到了那从一次读，我那个时候我知道到从那次读到巴古每英到路中不听喏我上头了嘅大家上喏大家头呢都有古正话呢十几八天十几七天上喏嘅上老行只有古啲人其实每次那次读中喏政府老人其一直读 president 就state representative 就 senator 上到因其大天每一個影響咗內處落嘅影響個說到大家都中幫把多一個呢來說到出咪家變成說到包啲蒙冇平時呢家蒙冇即係幫把浪步呢家來睇你包係啲邊蒙咗好多那天來睇你拿土邊蒙唔知睇。
ลูกจะลินดูเนี่ยมาตะก้าปีปอมบาด้วย
so 佢幫把落嘅要努個一年度去年過去只個問題個一年度因為 first Tuesday 嘅都是考 primary 嘅我考 primary 嘅要知道因為 to explain 明知係啲要啲古每度呢選到古呢嘅都做錄一年度嘅古到考要努幫把都是考幫把落嘅我說到要做到目嘅要個一年度都做問題 the first Tuesday of November 是嘛
ก็อีเรื่องซื้อเรายังมั่วเลยตัวชี้ตื่นดอกก็เท่
但是呢，是当他的莫了都一度 Democrat 是等到过多路中呢做讲到的有规领事我共同领导的要对着要努力对着投这个一领导对着每一度帕格玛 Republican 是等到过天嘅對着要一度Democrat 升到一度 Republican 總之等啲咯。
用些我個做啲個做警察係路蒙嘅。
我聽到都講過啲。
Samantha comes out to speak. We need to get to know her even deeper, and the only way to know her a bit deeper is by hearing what her parents have to say. So I'm going to introduce you guys to her parents. Her dad's name is Paul, and her mom's name is Ong. And a little bio is that their parents came to the U.S. In 1993. They came here struggling as low income. They fought their way up, and now her dad is a proud union member of Teamsters. And her mom has 5 kids that she is deeply proud of. So I want you guys all to give it up for Paul and On.
Thank you. I cannot speak short. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul Vang, and this is my wife, Ong. We are the parents of Samantha. Thank you so much for coming tonight to support my daughter, Samantha. I'm very happy to see you all here. And Samantha cannot do alone. She needs your help, your support, your financial, your time to support her. I really thank you so much. Especially thank you for the 29 Finger Band for being here tonight to support and to perform the band for us. Thank you. The next 2 days gonna be my Samantha, my daughter birthday. Happy Samantha, happy birthday Samantha. So they're really proud for you to have you as my daughter. You are very, very smart daughter. Thank you. 我做nó cho cứ cho ti cho không cho dư cho nhập ti nên giờ cho nhá cho ti lo sẽ đời nên tua nó tua chân gà của tuần彩nè cái cú chỉ nó khác này nó này sẽ nó sẽ muốn nông nghiệp tua cổng là này trồng đó chúng tôi nhập vào tỏi là tua sai của phò sư là chúng tôi chỉ đồ này là thọ trả lúc gì đây để tao nó chuẩn bị trồng ti sẽ đời để này sẽ đời trồng này
Russia ở châu đó này cho lên cho đuổi còn nó này sẽ đời cho tôi tham gia Samantha giờ với tụi thầy thì ở châu nên đâu thầy chỉ cho này chuẩn bị là thành thọ biết cho tôi nhớ họ lúc trẻ nữa nè ở này châu nên đâu nó nhưng mà cái này sẽ đời tham gia nương cơ chỉ muốn này sau nữa để tàu nữa nhiều một chỉ tàu ít có chuột thế này rồi thì này sang cái này là yên quan này chỉ dọn trong này lúc chơi lúc gì họ giờ hay tiệt cho ở nhà họ này lúc chơi lúc do là yên chỉ chơi xe để là giờ sang cái này giờ này nhà họ này lúc chơi rồi này xả tàu cái ba cho tới mình đợi này lúc chơi lúc do là này hồ nô nửa tàu nó nửa giờ ít tu tuôn xài cái lũ cho này cho đợi này tê cái ba này này trâu lần đầu đồng mà nó thế toàn tên làm gì nè.
Let's get it up.
Well, welcome and thank you all for coming here to support Samantha. I love having her in the house with me. I represent the other half of the Senate District, Brooklyn Park half, and welcome all here and support her. We need her back there in the legislature. She's a hard worker. While I don't serve on any committees with her, I hear good things from the committee chairs of all the committees she serves on. She's a hard worker. She shows up, does a good job, and represents people of Brooklyn Center in a great way. My parents moved out to Brooklyn Center in 1957, and so I've been out here in this area. I now live in Brooklyn Park. So I was 3 when they moved out here, so I've been here a long time. She represents the city well, and we need to have her send her back. And I hope that you're there a long time. And I'm not what the guy said. I too am just a normal person. I grew up here. My father was a machinist, worked hard, was sometimes laid off and worked. And so we struggled growing up here. I'm a carpenter by trade. I worked in the trade for 40 years. Worked as a business agent for the Carpenters Union. And we need people like her that come from a working family background to represent us in the House. There's a lot of lawyers there. There's a lot of people that are businessmen on the other side of the aisle that think that that's what we should run the state. We need people, average working people there, like Samantha, to make sure that our voice gets heard at the Capitol. So thank you. Thank you for sitting here.
Thanks, Mike. Happy birthday. And I have to say that I'm actually kind of jealous. She's with this great group of women in the legislature, and they're just really raising hell there, and I love it. I'm very jealous. I'm sitting in the minority in the Senate, and it's a little tougher. It's not as much fun, but Samantha is she's one of these people that you say, well, this is what needs to happen, and she figures it out and gets it done, and you're going, wow. It's really quite amazing. I first met her, I thought, well, who is this young woman? Because I'd never met her before, and it wasn't very long before she convinced me that I should support her in office and work for her to get elected. So I'm thrilled to death to have her there. And I hope when in this next election that we take the Senate back so that we can work a little more closely together and get some good things done. I think that Brooklyn Center's in good hands. I'm a registered nurse, and that's where I worked. I was in AFSCME for almost 20 years. I've been in MNA, the nurses union, since '97. So I too come from the union background, and that's kind of the tradition here. And as you know. So thank you all for coming, and I hope we see you at the doors helping us door knock and keep Brooklyn Center well represented.
Representative or State House Senate State Representative Samantha Vang. Everyone give it up!
Thank you, Bonzi. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I really appreciate you all taking the time to go through rush hour traffic to be here. It's especially on a Tuesday night. I know after a long work day, you just want to have your dinner, see your family, and crawl into bed. So I'm thankful for you all taking the time to be here with me and my team tonight. And I want to thank Jumbo Africa for hosting us. Thank you, beautiful Simone, for making it work with my team. I know it's been last minute, so thank you for being very accommodating. I want to thank my campaign team and the volunteers who helped me prepare for this event. And I want to thank Sandra, who is our local photographer for the night. Please check her out on our Facebook page, Sandra Loving Life. Yes, she is awesome. It's funny how things worked out, because I was literally for 1 minute thinking, okay, who am I gonna have take photographs? And then the next minute, Sandra messaged me on Facebook saying, I want to take photos for you. And this is perfect. Perfect timing. So it's almost like you read each other's mind. So thank you so much for that. And I want to thank the 29 Fingers. You know, it's my birthday, so I won't take too long because I know the real reason why you guys are here is because to see the 29 Fingers. And I wanted my boo to sing to me for my birthday, so that's why I decided to do this event, force him to sing to me, because he never does. Before I forget, I want to shout out to the local elected officials in the room, Representative Jay Xiong. And also Congresswoman Dean Phillips staffers here, DeConte. And I want to thank Senator Christie and Representative Mike Nelson for being here and saying a few words. I know right now the Capitol is super busy, so I appreciate you all for taking the time to be here. And then Brooklyn Center Councilmember Dan Ryan's here. And then Mayor Mike Elliott is also here at Brooklyn Center. I didn't leave anyone out in the room. So, as you all know, we are here tonight because I'm running for re-election. Some of you may remember a little less than 2 years ago, we were the underdog in the race. I only had one night to make a decision to file for office, and it was a very tough decision. But I'm glad that I went through with it. But what made it really difficult is because I knew that it was going to be tough. I come from a family of immigrants and refugees, working class, and so already we don't have the economic cushion to pause our life, put our life on hold and campaign for office. And I also knew that before me, there's no one under 25 who truly understood the reality of being a recent graduate and faced with tens of thousands of student loan debt, and faced with the reality of not being able to afford buying a home for years or plan building a family. We have to postpone that. And now young people not only have to worry about that, we also have to going to be forced to deal with the consequences of climate change. And so, going to office, running for office, I know that I'm going to come in with no resources, no establishment or institutional support, but we prevailed. We prevailed in the primary, and we won the general election. And that just goes to show that nothing else really matters as long as it's the people. And we really built a people-powered movement. We built a campaign that came from the bottom up, a grassroots campaign, and that's really all that matters. And so this is why we're here today. In 2018, we made history. 2019, we got our work cut out for us. Now in 2020, we're still here. We got to tell them we're still here and fighting. And we got to tell them that, we're not going anywhere. You may have heard Trump's latest deportation move against the Hmong Lao refugees. Yeah. and also to our Vietnamese and Cambodian brothers and sisters who have been the most hardest hit and the first to be deported. The attack on immigrants is, I'm at loss for words, phenomenal. And that means that more than ever, we must show up at the front lines of politics to tell them that is not okay.
That's right.
So we must show up, we must participate, we must vote, and we must support progressive leaders who's not going to break families apart, but invest in families. So speaking of investments, I ran on a campaign that focuses on making smart investments to our communities. I'm gonna get a little boring here because I'm gonna report back to you guys what I did in the past session. And so one of such that I ran on is investing in educating our children. Simple as that. I'm happy to say that the schools in our district will receive an additional $50 million over the next 2 years. We froze the special education cost subsidies and funded schools on a historic level. I also got the grand opportunity to be part of the leading state delegation to Germany with the Lieutenant Governor on discussing transitioning the state into renewable energy. And that is a grand opportunity for me to jumpstart and start the conversations around how can we transition Minnesota to getting be sustainable, and start using renewable energy. And also as a member of the Higher Education Committee. The House passed a tuition freeze package. That means that tuition in colleges will not raise the tuition, so students can still pay. And although I know very well that students want tuition-free colleges and university, we know that is a longer fight to take. So, but at the very minimum, the DFL House was able to pass a tuition freeze bill. Unfortunately, being the only divided legislature in the country, we had to compromise with the Republicans. And so as a result, even though we didn't get everything that we wanted, we were still able to directly give more money to students by increasing the state grant, an additional $400, so that students have more money to pay for colleges. And also, I'm a first-termer in property taxes. I'm happy to be the vice chair of that. It's also known as being one of the most difficult to understand committees. And I'm happy to take the lead on local government aid, which means that that is legislation that gives money directly to cities so they can fund basic services such as ensure there's public safety, improving local maintenance parks and roads. And so that way cities don't have to raise their property taxes to fund for all these services. So this legislation that I carry brought an additional $400,000 to the district. And I'm also proud to champion voting rights at the Capitol. It may seem like everybody has the right to vote, but it is very clear that our Black and brown communities are still not in the front lines of mainstream politics. And we're still underrepresented, and we must continue the fight that our ancestors started during the civil rights movement until we know that all voices are heard and counted. And so, just like what our ancestors did, and coming from a community organizing background, we all know that we probably may never see the fruits of our labor, but we plant a tree so that our children may sit on its shade and reap its fruit.
Yes, that's right.
And I carried that with me to the legislature, that we are here for the long game. And so that our future generations can thrive from our actions today. So I know that I'm doing my job when I'm speaking to young audiences and young little girls come up to me saying they want to run for office too.
Amen.
I know that I'm doing my job when I show up in a meeting to discuss solutions to today's problem, and I'm addressing the needs of my community, talking about disparities in housing, in workforce, in education. Because I know that the people who are not in the room they don't have that privilege to be in the room because they're busy working 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet. And so it is a privilege of mine to be able to advocate for those who are not in the room. So before I end, I want to sincerely thank everybody. It is because of you that I get to be your state representative. I did not win an election with my own bare hands. It really does take a village. It really does take a movement. And you supported me in 2018, and now here I am asking for your support. So our work is not done yet. We need you to keep going. Thank you for your continued support. Please show up to caucus February 25th, next Tuesday, 1 week from now. If you are in Brooklyn Center, SD40, your caucus is in Brooklyn Center, Park Center, 7 p.m. Please show up to caucus. And in 2020, let's tell Trump that we're not going anywhere, that we're here to stay. Let's tell Trump that we are the America. And so thank you so much for your time, and let's have a show tonight. Thank you.
Let's have everyone stand up. Let's all line up. You guys are the supporters, and we definitely need you guys in on this picture too. All right. All right. So you guys in the formation. Tall people in the back, short people in the front. We're gonna make a little curved moon, not a straight line, a curve. All right.
Thank you.
There you go. That picture.
How's that, Sandra? A little bit to the right.
Over the cameraman?
The tighter we make it, the better. Come on, guys. It's getting close. We're all one big family. We're all one big support of Samantha. Can I get some people over there to come over here too? There's spaces over here, guys. It's a bit too. Are we good?
Oh, you're too tall.
Good job.
Is this good?
Great.
All right, which camera are we looking at first, guys?
Okay, let's see. Where is Sandra? Do you want to do yours first? Let's look
Okay, Sandra, guys.
More.
Is there a countdown?
Perfect. Look at his camera.
Okay,
countdown.
middle one.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Stand up here. Yeah.
Okay, I think we got this. Now, hold on, let me do one. Beautiful. Everyone looks great. Smile like you like each other. There we go. Great, great.
All right, thank you.
Good job.
All right, guys.